Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Awesome, and welcome back to another video. Now, what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be going over top 5 ways to get supply drops faster and get the supply drop weapons you want faster for free. Now, before we get into today's video, I do want to ask you guys if you can drop a like on the video. That would be awesome. And also, here's today's post notification shoutouts. So if you guys turn on post notification and comment something on one of my videos, you will most likely get a post notification shoutout to those 2 people. So you guys should go definitely subscribe to them. And yeah, those guys are pretty cool. So make sure also you drop a like on the video. I don't know if I said that or not, because we're trying to hit, let's say 5 likes. If you guys could do that, that would be so awesome. Because if we could hit 5 likes on this video, then it would look like that my channel's doing great, and then I would be kind of happy. So that would mean a lot to me. Also, if you could hit the subscribe button, it would mean so much to me, because I'm really trying to grow my channel and stuff. So if you guys could do that, that would mean so much to me. So if you guys can hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then turn on post notifications if you want to see my videos right when they come out. It's definitely the best way, and it gives you the best chance of getting that post notification shout out, because if you are the first person to comment on the video, you are guaranteed a post notification shout out, unless you've already gotten one. With all that said, let's get into the video. So a lot of people always talk about how in BO3 it's a lot harder to get their supply drop weapons quick, and it's just harder to get them in general compared to things like Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. In Infinite Warfare, you get the weapons for free, the base variant, if you are a season pass holder, so that's pretty cool. And then in MWR, you also have salvage, so it's a lot easier to get the weapons that you want compared to BO3, which you can literally just open the supply drops. There's no way to actually earn the weapons like in those 2 games, which is something that some people get really upset about, but there's not much we can do to actually change the supply drop system. So we might as well just try and find our ways around it and get into the way to get our best, the DLC weapons a lot faster. So I'm going to tell you guys a story. So I just got BO3 on PC again, and I loaded up my triple play, and then I grinded the game. I got level 55 in about 20 days or so, because I don't play that much during the week. I just grind hard on the weekends, because, you know, I'm a busy kid with school. I'm in AP classes and stuff like that, so I don't have a lot of time to play during the week, and I'm in sports and stuff, so that's why I've only did on the weekends. That's why it took me that amount of time. But I got my 75 wins yesterday, and I'll tell you, I got the R70 Ajax just from a regular supply drop, from like the 10 supply drop bundles that I got, and then from the actual weapon bribe, I got the HG40. And sadly, those are the only 2 DLC weapons I have on PC. But on console, I have the MX Garand, the NX Shadowclaw, and I have a couple melee weapons. But what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to kind of analyze what I just did there. I opened my weapon bribe right after I got it, which is the worst case scenario. You do not want to open your weapon bribe right after you get it. You want to keep grinding the game and grinding until you've gotten a decent bit of DLC weapons just from the regular supply drops, because then you will have a higher chance of getting something you actually want from the weapon bribe. Because when I opened it, I mean, I was fine with the R70 Ajax and the HG40, but if I would have got something like the L4 Siege and a melee weapon, I would have been really upset. So that's why I think you guys should definitely hold on to your weapon bribes until they add new content, or you guys have enough until you guys have enough crypto keys and you've been opening supply drops for a long time. And yeah. So another tip that you guys might want to know is, what kind of supply drops do I open? Do I open commons? Do I open rares? Do I actually do the daily double? Is it worth it? Do I do the 6-pack? Is it worth it? So what I'm going to tell you guys is, every single day you should be getting that daily double. What you should be doing is, on the weekends you should be grinding the game, getting a couple 100, maybe 100, 200 crypto keys, and then just saving those and opening the daily doubles every single day. You should just log on for a couple minutes and open those, because that will save you 15 crypto keys every day. And that 15 times 7, that's a decent bit of crypto keys right there. So you guys should definitely, that's what you should be doing during the week. And also, I have a lot of people ask if they're on the weekend, that should they open the 6-pack as well? And that's kind of up to you. In my opinion, I think the common supply drops are definitely worth it, because I made a video a couple months back. I'll put an annotation up right now, and I got the MX Garand out of a common supply drop right after playing a game of Safeguard, and I just started flipping out just because of how cool it was and stuff, and I just really wasn't expecting to get a weapon out of a common supply drop. So this is kind of up to you guys, but I'm just going to say definitely open the doubles, the daily doubles, I mean, and also just be opening rares, and open the commons only when you can get the 6-pack. That's what I'm going to suggest, but you can fine-tune what you want and tweak what you want, if you know what I mean. So another question is, how do I get my supply drops faster? So what you guys are going to want to do is definitely play objective game modes. Don't play TDM. Now for me, this isn't really a choice since I play on PC, and TDM and whatever weekly game mode and sometimes hardcore TDM are the only game modes that are populated, which is really sad, but there's not really much we can do about it because COD is dead on PC. But on console, basically every game mode has some sort of people in it, except for like the weird hardcore game modes. So like I would recommend playing Kill Confirmed, Safeguard definitely, Uplink, and just most of those objective game modes. Domination for sure, just because every time you are doing the objective, you are getting a lot of XP, which will grant you more crypto keys every single game. So then you can open more supply drops, and after you open the supply drops, get some weapons. Then you can open your weapon bribe and just get the exact weapons you want, like the Peacekeeper or the HD-40 or any of those cool weapons that you really want. So that's what I would recommend doing if you guys are going to do it that way, because you definitely are going to want to play the objective game modes to get as much score as possible, so you can get them crypto keys, and you can just get all of the DLC weapons you want for free, so you don't have to buy any COD points or anything like that. Another thing that some people might ask is, should I buy COD points, yes or no? I have bought my fair share of COD points in my past. I bought about $10 on Xbox, and I've spent about $30 on PC, and I got basically nothing for them. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't buy them. If you're a person that can't really play the game, they only have maybe an hour a day to play the game, maybe the COD points is good for your route, but it's definitely not good for me. I was kind of addicted to it. And also, you need to take in mind, you're voting with your money. That's what my mom used to always say. And wherever you put your money, it means they're just going to keep doing the same stuff. So if Treyarch sees people just keep buying COD points, COD points, COD points, they're going to keep adding new weapons, and it's going to be harder for you to get the free DLC weapons you want, like M16 and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get those guns, which is going to kind of suck, but there's not really much we can do about it, so we're just going to have to keep doing what we do, and I don't really know what we can do to change that, but up to you to buy COD points or not. They do speed up the process a lot if you buy a bunch of COD points, but then there's also the risk that you just get a bunch of duplicates, and you don't actually get anything that you want, which would kind of suck, and yeah, so there's really not much you can do about that. Another tip that I have, and some people kind of ask me, is when to open your supply drops. When you wait for the new DLC weapons? Not talking about the weapon drive, just the regular supply drops in general. Some people will just open the supply drop right when right when they get it, right when they get their 30 crypto keys, their 45 crypto keys, or something like that. What I would recommend is saving it for when a new weapon drop comes, where there's some new weapons, so then you can clear out a bunch of the stuff in the way, so then you can just get the weapon really quickly. Or what I would also recommend is when a new camo comes out, definitely use a bunch of those, because the new camos are awesome, like the Arcane Fire and stuff like that. Granted, those were from like a month or two ago, so we can't really get those anymore, which is kind of sad. But whenever those limited edition camos come out, you guys are definitely going to want to like grind the game so you can get those. And that's basically all I have to say for you guys. So those are my tips on how to get your free DLC weapons faster and get better stuff from the supply drops and stuff like that. So I'm giving you guys best luck, and I'm also just gonna kind of say what my favorite supply drop weapons are. My favorites are the M16, the left E for melee, because the left E is just so much cool, smacking people with that. Definitely the Peacekeeper assault rifle. Definitely the ballistic knife, that thing's cool. Definitely the crossbow, that thing is super cool. And then the MSMC is definitely my favorite gun, just because of how overpowered it is. I really don't know how Treyarch thinks this is balanced, but whenever I see it in an online game, I always make sure to pick it up and just use it as much as I can, just because it kind of shreds the enemy team to pieces. It is ridiculous what that gun can do to some people. And also the AN-94 is really good. And the funny thing is, I always pick up the MSMC and the AN-94 in-game, and I think I'm already like level 4 or 5 on both of them, just because of how much I pick them up. And it's kind of crazy how many DLC guns people have on the console and the PC, people just running around with them. So that's also fun. I like picking up those guns. But yeah, there's really not much else to say, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, make sure to comment gloop, G-L-O-O-P. That's just the random word you're going to comment today. And yeah, so if you guys could drop a like on the video, that would mean so much to me. Again, let's try and hit 5 likes like I was saying at the beginning of the video. Also, make sure you subscribe down below. Join the Apollo 7 army. Oh my god, that sounds so cringy. Never mind, don't join the Apollo 7 army. Just subscribe to the channel, that means so much. And then turn on post notifications if you want. Leave that comment to get that post notification shout out. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. Peace.